In today's world, we are overly blessed with many video game, film, and television adaptations. Some are good, some are bad, especially the older ones. But none of these hold a candle to what I think is one of the strangest shows I have ever had the pleasure of viewing. But before we look at this glorious show, we have to start from the beginning. In 1981, a game that you've probably heard of released, a little game named Donkey Kong. In Donkey Kong, the player played as a carpenter named Jumpman who had to rescue his lady Pauline from a gorilla named Donkey Kong. This game was very successful and was the beginning of the Mario franchise. But forget that guy, we're giving Donkey Kong the spotlight today. Or maybe tonight, depending on when you're watching this. After the success of Donkey Kong, many Donkey Kong games were released. They even made a Donkey Kong math game. Wow, that right there is fun for the whole family. Alright, here it is, Donkey Kong Jr. Math. Let's see what we got. Alright, so here we are. Ugh, I can already tell this is gonna be an amazing game. And, oh, okay, I already failed. Alright, that's fine. I can do it this time. So, you can climb up these things here, and you can collect some numbers to make an equation. That's pretty cool. And shoot, I didn't mean to do that. I know what I'm doing now, and I can become the best Donkey Kong Jr. math player in the whole world. Let's get to it. Alright, I'm gonna pick up an 8 times an 8 because that equals 83, and 64? This game sucks. I don't know how it won 1983 Game of the Year. This is the worst game I've ever played in my life. In 1994, Donkey Kong will get his own country and... Oh, I was just informed that there is no Donkey Kong Country in Donkey Kong Country. I feel ripped off. Developed by Rare in 1994, Donkey Kong got himself his own platforming game in Donkey Kong Country. And this game greatly expanded the Donkey Kong lore with many new characters, such as Diddy Kong, Cranky Kong, Candy Kong, and even Funky Kong, everyone's favorite. In this game, Donkey Kong and his pal Diddy Kong go on a quest to get their banana stash back that was stolen from them by King of the Kremlings, King K. Rool. And this game was also very successful, and a Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3 would be released in 1995 and 1996. And now that you have some background on the Donkey Kong series, we can take a look at the Donkey Kong Country TV series. I'm only 2 minutes into this video and I've already said Donkey Kong about 2,000 times. In 1997, an animated television show based off of the Donkey Kong Country video game series was created, and it was strange to say the least. The show primarily aired on Teletoon in Canada and Cartoon Network and Fox Family in the US. The show's plot revolves around Donkey Kong, wow, shocker, who lives on Congo Bongo Island, and one day found this ancient artifact known as the Crystal Coconut that was hidden in the eye of this living statue named Inca Dinka Doo. And when Donkey Kong found this Crystal Coconut, it chose him to be the future ruler of Congo Bongo. And now he must guard the Crystal Coconut from villains such as King K. Rool and Captain Scurvy, the latter of who was made exclusively for the show, and had the best line in the show.
Oh, that's a good one, matey. Me great-great-great-grandpappy, may he rot in hell, would be rolling.
Why did they include that for? I thought this was supposed to be a kid's show. Now what does this Crystal Coconut do, you may be thinking, that makes everyone want it so bad? Well, the coconut can do practically anything that the plot of the episode requires. Heck, in one episode it turns Diddy Kong invisible for literally no reason other than the episode requiring it. You're probably looking and thinking, why does this animation look so funky? Well, that would be due to the fact that it was the first show to be primarily animated using motion capture. And the reason motion capture was used in the first place was because it sped up production of the series exponentially, so the show was fairly revolutionary at the time in that regard. Oh, and did I mention that it was a musical?
I don't know what's happening to me. I'm getting all the blame for things I didn't do.
I love that whenever Donkey Kong speaks, he sounds like an annoying little creature, but whenever he sings, he has the most beautiful voice you've ever heard in your whole life.
Yikes, Claptrap. You're not still hungry, are ya?
Once I was the ape of the hour, they think I'm a coward, an absolute zero. I'm nobody's hero.
The show ran for 2 seasons from 1997 to 2000. Season 1 consisted of 26 episodes and Season 2 consisted of 14 episodes. There was also a VHS release in 1999 that called itself a film but was actually just a few episodes combined together. Now, although this show is over 25 years old, it still has a fan base around it, and I would be remiss if I didn't mention these 2 projects made by fans of the show. The first one is Ailstorm's cover of Pirate Scorn, a song off of their album Curse of the Crystal Coconut, and that title is in of itself a reference to the show. And the song had an animated music video uploaded on Alex Henderson Animation's YouTube channel. So here's the original.
I'll make you swab the deck and then I'll throw you in the brig. I swear I'll make you walk the plank to right the wrong you did. The day you mess with scurvy, all you wish you'll ever mourn. When the coconut is mine, then you'll feel his pirate scorn.
Wow, that was pretty terrible. I also like how the lime green guy is literally just King K. Rool's model, but with a different shade of green. Alright, now that you saw that, here's the cover version. That was probably about 1,000 times better than the original. And the other project was another animation uploaded on Alex Henderson Animation's YouTube channel. But this one, first of all, featured an original song, but not only that, got back some of the original cast to perform this song, and it is incredible.
Pledge for the fight, we'll show our trembling might. With me, your sail and keel. Now tip the scale, we'll fly, the wind is in our sails. Fight tooth and nail, invoke the strife that it entails. With rule we shall prevail, we'll tip the scale, we'll tip the scale.
I'll link both of these amazing videos in the description of this video, and I highly recommend you check them out. You will not be disappointed. And with that, I think I'll end this look back. So if you enjoyed this video, a like, subscription, and maybe even a comment would be greatly appreciated. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
I'll take your color TVs and the banana, if you please. And I'll put an end to this silly world peace. Fools, while I watch you cower, this is my finest hour. Bait you on my hook, just like a worm. Before I crush you like a bug, come over here and give me a hug. It gives me so much joy to watch you squirm.